an entrance. So today we're gonna do a little special video. People always do these contests on here, the vinyl community, and never really participated in any of those contests in the past, but just recently I did. The very first time I ever did a video for one of those contests was for the Flip Side with JC. He had a contest because he reached 3,000 subscribers, which is, you know, a great feat and very happy for him. So I decided to do one, and lo and behold, now someone else on YouTube here whose videos I really like, and you know, I've got to know a little bit on here, you know, exchanging some comments, is JT of JT's Record Room. He's doing one. He's reached 1,000 subscribers, which is also an awesome feat, and I'm really happy for him. And you know, I decided to basically do the video more for just, you know, celebrating his accomplishment and his success with his channel and supporting him, you know, more for that than the contest. I'm sure I won't win, but having said that, he wanted us to show a couple of albums, 3 from different genres, and a guilty pleasure, and something more recent that we're listening to. So without further ado, let's go. First up, we got some punk rock and the Goops from New York City. This, I guess, their second record. They had a self-titled one before this, which might be on vinyl. I'm not really sure. I have these both on CD, and that was, you know, how I was introduced to the band, buying them on CD. When I got the record player a handful of years ago, I was surprised to find this on vinyl because, again, this came out in like '96. And you know, those mid-90s especially, there wasn't a lot of stuff being released on vinyl. It was more rare, so I was surprised to find this. I love this record. When I bought the CD, I picked it up in '96. I'd seen the video for the single from this, Vulgar Appetites. There's the back there. I saw it on like a public access show that played music videos when I lived in North Hollywood. And then really liked the song, you know, jotted down who it was. And I remember there was a sale when there used to be a Rhino Records, I think it might have been like West Hollywood or Santa Monica, something like over in that area. They were having like a sidewalk sale, and so the sidewalk was essentially a parking lot. And I remember going to it and digging through stuff, and I remember they had all these bins of dollar CDs and stuff, and this might have been like later in the summer of '96 or the fall or something. And I remember finding this on CD and picking it up, and I really like it. It's a great punk record. The band didn't really do anything after this. I guess they kind of split up. Let's see, it's on like blue marble vinyl. And a few years ago they put out like digitally a EP with a couple like older tracks or something that never got released. And then recently they've been kind of hinting at maybe they were doing something, and it was before COVID. And then once COVID hit, you know, they kind of, you know, haven't really updated any information about that. So I don't know if they're working on something, but if you're not familiar with them, you like punk rock, definitely check out the Goops. Now we've got some reggae and Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers' Conscious Party, which I guess this year, 2022, is celebrating, no, not really an anniversary. This came out in '88. I was gonna say it's like 35th anniversary or whatever, but it's not. I'm a liar. Oh well, what do I know? This was my introduction to Ziggy Marley. Like a lot of people, they had put some stuff out before this, but I don't really think, you know, it really made a dent in the United States, at least. This had a big push behind it. It was on Virgin, and of course Chris France and Tina Weymouth of the Talking Heads were producing, and you know, Tomorrow People, which was, I think that was the initial single, but if it was the second single or whatever, but that one got a huge push. It was on radio constantly. It was the video was played a lot, but I picked this up on cassette back then. And it's a really good record and made me like a fan. I picked up all their stuff since. They split up. I mean, they're brothers and sisters. I wouldn't say they split up, but the band sort of ceased to be. I don't know what year. In the '90s, sometimes they kind of called it a day. Or no, maybe they maybe they released like I think 99 was their last record, right around there. And then Ziggy Marley and Stephen Marley have gone on to have solo careers. I've seen Ziggy a bunch of times live. Never got to see the Melody Makers as a whole together live, which is a bummer. But this is a really good record, great band. You know, I wish they would kind of get back together and do some stuff. I don't know what the issue is, but you know, always like this band, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. Now we have some electronica and like synth pop electronica, and we've got Holy Hell. I discovered this band from a video show I used to watch called New York Noise, and they had a video called Cool Town Rock that New York Noise showed, and I really liked it. And I think they have one other album besides this, but I've never heard anything from that. I bought this on vinyl pretty recently, maybe 2 years ago or something like that, and I really like it. You know, really catchy stuff. When I bought it, the digital code, I think I bought it used, the digital code didn't work, and I contacted the I don't know if it was the band or their management or the record label, whoever it was, and they sent me the tracks, the digital tracks, which was really cool of them. It's just on plain old black vinyl there. But it's really good, you know, and like I said, I think they have one other record, which I'm tempted to kind of check out because I do really like this. But if you like electronica, catchy synth pop and stuff, check out Holy Hell. Now for something I'm listening to recently. This is, I guess this isn't super new. It's closing in on being 10 years old. This is 2014. This is a band called Shy Nature out of England, and kind of alternative rock. These are two 10-inches I got from them. I first discovered them just maybe 2 years ago. I watched this independent film, and their song She Comes, She Goes, which is on this EP, The Birthday Club, was in the movie. I really liked it. It's a really catchy song. And I looked them up. I found them on Bandcamp, and they had these physical releases, I think maybe a cassette or two, but nothing else physical. And they just put out like a full-length record. I think they just have the one full-length record called 10 Times Around the Sun. But that you can only get digitally. They didn't release it on a CD or vinyl or anything, which is a bummer. I would have loved to have gotten that. So, you know, I bought all their stuff digitally, and then, you know, I found myself with a little extra money and decided to pick these up on 10-inch just to have some physical stuff by them. But a really good band, like I said, alternative rock. These are nothing special on these, just these 10-inch black vinyl, if you can see that. But yeah, if you're into alternative rock, catchy tunes, I definitely recommend checking out Shy Nature. Okay, now the big one, the guilty pleasure. How's about that one? Chevy Chase's comedy record from 1980, Arista. It's a weird record. I'm a big fan of Chevy's. You know, I grew up loving all his movies and everything. And I remember buying this, might have been in like the early 90s, or probably whenever eBay started, mid 90s or something like that, or, you know, maybe a little later than that. But I think I got it from eBay, and I bought it, and it's in pretty good condition. But I didn't even have a record player. I just was a fan, and I just, you know, when eBay came around, you were just finding stuff that you never had access to before, and I saw this or looked it up and found it and just thought it'd be cool to own. And then years later, I get a record player again, and now I got to listen to it, and it's a weird record, man. It's, you know, I mean, if you don't like Chevy, you will hate this record, but it's just so bizarre. Some of it's so bizarre. He does like a cover of Rapper's Delight on here that you need to hear. I'm sure it's on YouTube. You can look it up and find it. Maybe I'll put a link below or something, but it's, you know, it's, I think a lot of a certain white substance went into the making of this record, but, you know, it's, you know, I don't know what else to say. I think this qualifies as a guilty pleasure for sure, you know, and, you know, I'm not saying it's great or anything. I think if you were a fan of Chevy and you kind of get his sort of sense of humor, I think you might enjoy this, maybe. Probably not, but whatever. But anyway, so that's it. That's my support there. JT's Record Room, his channel, and again, JT, congrats. Wish you all the best and all the support I can lend you. I will certainly do that. It's great to see you doing well. His channel's awesome. I'll put the link below to it. He's got lots of videos, posts a bunch every week, and just really good stuff. So check him out for sure. And I thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.